Just to set it up, this is Pete Hegseth, his own words coming from his own mouth in 2016, talking about Hillary Clinton and Hillary Clinton's emails. Now, let's just see if we can, again, cut the hypocrisy with a butter knife on this one.
Hey, like butter.
Because this is fucking priceless.
Made to print them out of a secure area or from a secure area and then hand them off. Any security professional, military, government, or otherwise, would be fired on the spot for this type of conduct and criminally prosecuted for.
That's funny. That's strange, because it seems like you're saying something different now. Seems like it's almost like you have a totally different attitude towards classified information and its handling. That's funny how time does that to people.
For being so reckless with this kind of information.
Being so reckless with this information, I'd say qualifies. I'd say sending this, times of takeoff, times of bomb deployment, type of military aircraft, type of weapons being used, type of drones being used, given to your wife, your lawyer, and your brother. All three of them. As along with the Atlantic journalist, I'd say that would qualify as mishandling of classified information.
The fact that she wouldn't be held accountable for this, I think, blows the mind of anyone who's held our nation's secrets dear.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus! Oof! Oh, it's almost like he's begging for himself to be prosecuted, folks. Oh, this is too good. There's always a clip, ladies and gentlemen. There is always a clip. There's always a tweet. There is always a tweet where you can go back and be like, that's funny because you said the complete fucking opposite on this date at this time right here. Because cameras and microphones and shit, recording, when you type and put it out on the internet, that's forever. Holy shit. Let's go.
A top secret clearance like I have and others who know that even one hiccup causes a problem, let alone a standard procedure like this.
Even one hiccup causes a problem. Even one hiccup. Does leaking, does leaking classified information about attack plans qualified as, maybe an issue, a problem? I'd say so. I don't know.
Apparently the standard.
All right, here it is, starting over. So from the top, there we go.
Standard operating procedure inside the Clinton Secretary of State office was to send emails that couldn't otherwise be printed to the maid to print them out of
to the maid. That's crazy. Is that kind of like equal to your wife? Is that kind of in which one of Hillary's emails was hacked and released to a journalist at the Atlantic? Please show me that one. I'd love to know. I would love to see which one of those was leaked to the by Hillary too. It has to be by Hillary herself.
A secure area or from a secure area and then hand them off. Any security professional, military, government, or otherwise, would be fired on the spot.
On the spot, ladies and gentlemen. On the spot. And I should give Pete Hegseth a round of applause for calling for his own removal, ladies and gentlemen. Right? 9 years in the past, Pete Hegseth actually called for his own removal. Let's go. That's hard to do. That's hard to do. To predict your own firing 9 years in the future. Great job, buddy. Great job.